there, it's Rose. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to share what I created for the collab hashtag pumpkin spice and everything nice 22. And this collab is hosted by Lene from Fashionably 50 something and beyond, and Emily from Emily's Paper Caper. And I was so excited to be able to join in this collab because I love creating for fall. I love using pumpkins and coffee cups and all kinds of autumn and fall decorations in my crafting. Now, I'm primarily a paper crafter, so what I have chosen to make are cards for this collab today. But if you follow that hashtag, you're going to see many different crafters, and they will be showing hauls, or they may be crafting or painting or paper crafting, anything to do with pumpkin spice and everything nice, so fall, and it's going to be super fun. So please be sure to follow the hashtag pumpkin spice and everything nice 22 to see all of the participants. And you can also check out my description box below because I will have links to all of their channels as well. So let's get into it, and I'll start out by showing you some of the paper and stamps that I selected for my inspiration, and then I will share the cards that I created. So when I think about crafting for fall, I love using pumpkins, and I love using all the colors of fall. So as a paper crafter, it's so much fun because there's always a good variety of paper to choose from. Now, for the cards that I'm going to be sharing today, I used a couple of collections from Craft Smart. One is called Spice Pumpkin, and you can see why I think of pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkins and all of these beautiful autumnal colors, the oranges and the yellows and the browns and greens, just beautiful. So I'll do a quick, really brief little flip through of this 12 by 12 paper pad. Now, as a card maker with using 12 by 12 paper, you do have to get a little creative when you're cutting it, but I usually cut mine down to 6 by 6. And then from there, I will cut the card tops and some of the embellishment pieces. So that was Spiced Pumpkin. And you can see that that was just perfect for this collab. Look at even some of the gold foiling that's on some of those papers. And then I also chose a few from this Hearth and Harvest. And again, just absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous colors in this pad, and I've barely put a dent in it, but if you watch some of my paper review videos, you know that what I will typically do is pull out one of each of the designs when I'm reviewing the paper pad, and then I have those ready to cut up, and it really encourages me to get in there and use my paper. And it's a great way to show the paper pads as well. So this is Hearth and Harvest, and this is Spiced Pumpkin. And I used some of those along with my color cardstock for card bases, and I usually choose a heavier weight card stock for the base, typically 110-pound paper for the bases. And then for some stamps, I used a variety of stamps, but when I'm making fall and autumn cards, they're typically thank you cards. I like to share thank you cards with friends, and I love creating, I think because of Thanksgiving in the fall, I like to make my thank you cards then. So I used this Recollections clear stamp set, a few of the stamps from this collection that have So Grateful for You, Many Thanks, Thanks, Merci Beaucoup, and Thank You, and this stamp. And then I used some of these adorable pumpkins from this Recollection collection, which was called Pumpkins, and this was from 2019. and I used some stamps from this Hero Arts coffee collection, and some of the coffee cups because, again, pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkin spice coffees, just perfect for fall card making. And then a few other stamps, like some lawn fawn stamps that I had in my collection. I colored everything up with some Copic markers. So let's get into it, and I'll show you the cards that I created. Now I decided to make 5 A2 size cards, or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 size cards. And then I made 5 mini slimline cards. So the first card here is an A2 size card. Here's one with that stamp from the Recollections collection, So Grateful for You. And you can see the beautiful pattern paper that you really don't need a lot of embellishment to. That was cut from one of those 12 by 12 pads. And then I've just added a few paper orange flowers just for some additional interest and dimension. And I did some, of course, paper layering. It is sort of a buff color cardstock with an orange layer and then the pattern paper. And then the inside just is left blank for a little note. So that was my first card. So this is a die that I cut out from Diamond Press. It says Grateful for You with some leaves and the beautiful patterned paper there, and layered up on some orange cardstock with the brown card base. Now, if you watched one of my most recent die cut Mondays, I cut out all of these die cut leaves, and I just couldn't wait to add those to the front of a card. And I think they add a lot of additional interest and dimension. And then the inside is blank with just a piece of that pattern paper on the inside, and that's my second card. Now, Pumpkin Spice Collab calls for a pumpkin spice card, and you're the pumpkin spice in my latte. These are some of this one is the Hero Arts with the foam. This is a little lawn fawn stamp, and I have colored those up with Copics. I added a little bit of the Spectrum Noir glitter pen to that whipped cream on the top, and then again some paper layering with pattern paper and foil paper. And this would be great for tucking in a little maybe Starbucks gift card on the inside. And then here's another one with that beautiful pattern paper. This one I just cut and layered directly onto brown cardstock with the Many Thanks stamp from that Recollections collection and a little Anna Griffin satin bow. And then again, the inside is blank. And my final A2 size card, again, with one of those little pumpkins that I colored up from that Recollections collection, and the coffee cup from Hero Arts, and it says, Thanks a Whole Latte. And I just love that beautiful striped paper with all of those great autumn colors. Now, one of my most recent favorite size cards are the mini slimline cards, because I am a big fan of tucking a little card into a gift bag, or when sending Happy Mail, you just want to include a little card, and these are the perfect size for that. So this one says, You're the pumpkin spice in my latte, and it's the adorable lawn fawn stamp that I have colored up, layered on this pattern paper. Look at how sweet that fox is on the pattern paper, and just an orange card base. There is a look at the inside. I left all my cards on the inside blank just for writing a little additional note. And here's another one where the pattern paper is the focal point, and I thought this little bunny, and take a look at the squirrel up here on the top. Just very sweet. The sentiment says heartfelt thanks, and another little bow there, and just some paper layering, including some orange foil paper along the bottom here. So this is actually 3 layers of paper on top of the card base. And I love doing paper layering when I can. There is the inside, another little strip of that pattern paper. So cute. Now here's another one where I colored up those coffee cups, and of course the inviting pumpkin spice latte. So it says thanks a whole latte, and the base of this is that orange foil, and then another piece of the cardstock, and then it's all layered on black, but the card base is a soft brown. Place for a message on the inside. Super cute for giving a little Starbucks gift card or any gift card. And here's one where I colored up those pumpkins from Recollections, and this is a piece of pumpkin pattern paper, and it is layered up on brown cardstock on an orange card base. Thank you for thinking of me. And I've included one of the pumpkins that I colored up on the inside as well. And here's my final card. It says World's Best Friend, and that is with a on a layered gold foil cutout circle. And here's a yellow coffee cup with the whipped cream and a pumpkin, and that is on the pumpkin-based pattern paper, the orange cardstock, and it is a brown card base. So that is a look at the cards that I created for this super fun open collab, and it is hashtag pumpkin spice and everything nice 22. Please be sure to follow that hashtag and check out all the creators that are participating. If you're new to my channel, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.